Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's Thursday. It's Korner Booth pregame.
Hey, this thing on? Hello, testing.
No debate, cause they sold. I'm too official, got the drip, I got the sauce. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, yeah. Still standing and defiant. Slay the competition, cause I'm walking like a giant.
What's up, Twitter world? There's my little OJ.
He's got an autographed OJ photo.
Has anybody heard the story about the Glizzy guy?
He fits today's generation.
Oh yeah, speaking of lady basketball players, Lola Bunny, bonkable. Yes or no?
I was like, I should probably add myself to this, right? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Korner Booth Podcast. Happy Home Run Derby Day to all those who celebrate. It is officially the middle point of the baseball season, at least ceremoniously. My Diamondbacks are ripping my heart out piece by piece. I am wishing nothing but death and despair in the Yankees season or any other big market team that comes knocking, and I wish nothing but a plague on their farm system after we take all their players. And to Derek Hall, 1 year. That's all I'm giving you. 1 year rebuilds. No more of this 5-year rebuild crap. Anyway, welcome in. Home Run Derby kicks off in about 50 minutes or so. That's what this show is all about. We're going to talk football for about 45 seconds, and we're talking bets, our favorite Home Run Derby memories, talking about who were some of the more fun players, who we think the final is going to be, etc., etc. Plus, yes, we have not gambling advice. So, that being said, we're going to start off. Matthew, my co-host, Matthew Ordazzo. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. And you mentioned 45 seconds of NFL news with my Jets re-signing Garrett Wilson to a beautiful extension right there. Well-deserved. What a way to kick off the show. Some happy Jets news. And the Jets have not been in the limelight at all. Recently this season, they have not made any headlines. It's been relatively quiet.
That's a good thing.
Great. Oh, yeah. Listen, Garrett Wilson, 3 consecutive seasons of 1,000 yards and 80 receptions. He's got 279 receptions, 49 yards on the year, 14 touchdowns. That was his career stats through 3 seasons. Now, that averages out to about 93 receptions a year, 1,083 yards, and about 4.6 touchdowns a season. And per the Google AI, the last time a Jets receiver was able to record 3 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, it was by a man named George Sayer from 1966 to 1968. So how special Garrett Wilson is to us. He's doing stuff that nobody's done in 50 years of his franchise. And quarterbacks that have thrown Garrett Wilson the football, because I think all of us on this show can collectively say that Garrett Wilson is a very good receiver. I think he has potential to be a great receiver, to be one of the top receivers in this league. I think he's just missing an actual quarterback that could throw him the ball. So just to go down memory lane for anybody that says he's mid, he's not a 1, he's not this or that. Quarterbacks that have thrown Garrett Wilson a pass in his 3-year career so far with the Jets. A 41-year-old post-ankle injury Aaron Rodgers, who just moved like stone last season. Aaron Rodgers has thrown him, I believe, threw him about 1,100 yards last year. Tyrod Taylor, Zach Wilson, Tim Boyle, Chris Streveler, Mike White, Trevor Siemian, Joe Flacco, and soon-to-be Justin Fields. I mean, I just named you like 8 different quarterbacks in 3 years that threw him the ball. None of them, besides Rodgers, none of them are anything worth mentioning, really. Besides, I got to throw some respect to Joe Flacco. But
and then Chris might come out of the woodwork like John Cena and just slam you.
And I'll end it on I believe he's going to be playing out the rest of his rookie deal, so he'll have years 4 this year and then his 5th-year option. So this is, in a sense, a 6-year deal worth up to about $150-ish million.
Nice. As an outside perspective, I'm very happy for you Jets fans. I love Garrett Wilson staying there. I love him being there for hopefully what is the Justin Fields renaissance that we were promised 4 years ago. And then, hopefully whoever your organization tries to rope in next. I guess that's the best thing, to put it. Our producer's also here in a gorgeous Brooklyn Dodgers hat. It's the one time I'll say Dodger blue looks good. Ladies and gentlemen, Nate. Hi, Nate.
Rah! Hi. How's it going? Happy Monday to you both. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Jets. Happy for Matt. More to come, right? We got Sauce hopefully getting an extension before the season starts as well.
That's what every high credited sports analyst has said, that the expectation is that it'll get done before the season starts for Sauce.
Good for you, man. Honestly, you're seeing the guys that you like locked up, and these are, once Sauce gets signed, these are two quality guys. That will make a difference. But the biggest news, Well, go ahead, Matt. Before
I was just gonna say, it's a beautiful thing to see this team re-sign players, because there was a stretch. So Quinnen Williams was drafted in the 2018 season, something like that. 21 of them. It's been a while. It's been about 8 years at least, something in that area. Kevin would know, because I know he loves his Alabama players. But
Roll Tide.
I know it was before COVID, so I just think it's 18 or 19, but I'm pretty sure it's 18.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe it's 17. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyways. He was our first round pick to get a second contract in a very long time. Like nobody, like Mekhi Becton didn't get one. Sam Darnold didn't get one. Zach Wilson didn't get one. Jamal Adams didn't get one. And the list goes on. Darren Lee didn't get one. Calvin Pryor didn't get one. So it was just a long stretch of Jets first round players that never saw a second contract. So it's just very nice to see guys like Quinnen, guys like Garrett Wilson, and soon to be guys like Sauce Gardner get second contracts for a team that actually drafted them.
Well, I hope my team, re-signs Malik when the time comes, and all those guys. But obviously, biggest news out of the weekend: Klay Thompson obviously finding a new girl, Megan Thee Stallion. Love it for him. Man moved to Texas, and within 1 year, bags the baddest woman in Texas.
The hottest rapper in the female rapping industry right now, Megan Thee Stallion. Definitely the hottest female rapper.
Stop saying the hottest woman in Texas, because I guarantee is a 7,000 higher. No disrespect to Miss Thee Stallion, because she's gorgeous, but let's pump the brakes here. Texas is a very beautiful state.
Indeed, it is. Everything's bigger in Texas, right, boss?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir. But that's all I got. My Giants got nothing going on.
I mean,
good.
We could also try to skim over the fact that Quinshon Judkins extended his NFL career before he started.
Dude, he really held out to try to get more money. 30 second-round picks have not been signed.
Yeah, Mason Taylor's one of them.
It's because of Higgins with the Texans. They gave him, what was it, a fully guaranteed deal?
And that messed everything up.
Yeah, just threw everything. And these kids are young, man. They don't know this. Like the Watson thing, you knew wasn't going to stick. Because he's Deshaun Watson and he's injury prone. He hasn't been the same since 2021 or 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So it was no team was going to take it seriously. But these young guys, they don't know any better.
Yeah.
So
that messed everything up. The Watson. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys heard of the collusion stuff with the NFL and basically, I guess the NFL, the teams were possibly found to be working together to try to fix contracts or whatnot to how do I say it? Me and Brian talked about this literally a few weeks ago.
Sabotage or
not sabotage, or rather
the Beastie Boys.
They refused to give their players the same deal as Watson and try to give him as less or as little as guaranteed money as possible.
Yeah.
Kyler was affected. Lamar was remember because of the Lamar thing. How what's it called? What happened with Lamar? They put a franchise tag on him. It was not
a franchise tag with him, except so he could be traded or something like that. It was weird.
Yeah, but that was weird. The Kyler thing was weird, and then I think after Kyler got signed, the Cardinals owner and the Chargers GM had text messages that were leaked. And the Chargers GM congratulated the Cardinals. And then the Cardinals was like, yeah, we did this, blah, blah, blah. And the Chargers GM was like, you made our ability to re-sign Herbert for lesser money easier or something like that. And I was like, oh, so we're colluding together.
Well, all the GMs kind of have their own little group chat.
Yeah.
But
weird.
Not sure how this flavor is going to taste.
What do you have?
One of our sponsors.
Oh.
I gotta say, I don't.
It's the Rebel Red Apple flavor.
it's hard. It's kind of hard to feel sad for the Cowboys, for the Cleveland Browns after the Deshaun thing. I mean, when you had nothing wrong, it's kind of like typical dysfunction, because I understand what that's like being a Jets fan, but you have something good. He takes you to the playoffs a couple times. There's nothing wrong. He was just injured. And you dump him off for Deshaun Watson with all of his baggage that comes with it. You give him a fully guaranteed contract. He plays terribly. And now you're looking for ways to get out of that contract. And then you go and draft a running back, and then this happens. And it's just kind of like, everything brings me back to Baker. I'm like, I know this sounds stupid, but I'm like, if you just didn't lose Baker.
We've had the same theory, Matt, in the show for 3 years now? If they didn't score Baker.
Karma.
This is karma. The football gods are worse than karma. They will find ways to screw your team over. And I've been telling these people years. Teams that cut corners, do things the wrong way, they end up getting worse.
Yeah, look at the Jets. How long has it been since they've had a winning record?
What did Johnson kick a box of puppies? Like, what the hell happened?
It's been 10 years since the Jets have had an above 500 record, and it's been about 15, 16 since they went to the playoffs. So yeah, look at us.
Does it mean, like, for this year, the one thing that's going to make you happy as a Jets fan is just at least getting a winning record? Is that, like, the least that you want from this team? Or do you want I want the playoffs. I mean, like, am I going to be upset if they go 9-8? Like, no, I'll be happy because I'm like, oh, wow, it's crazy. I haven't seen more than 7 wins in 10 years, but playoffs is what I want. I want to break that drought. We have the longest playoff drought, I believe, in any team in any sport franchise of all major sports. So I would like for that to end. At least we've won a playoff game within the last 20-something years, Miami. But yeah, we haven't been in the playoffs in 10 years. So playoffs is my thing. I would love 10-7. I'd love 9-8, whatever gets us to the playoffs. But that's what I'm really gunning for. But I'm trying to keep a more realistic mindset, understanding this is year one of a new regime. We have a quarterback that has yet to prove himself. Not a lot of signs point towards this is the breakout year for the Jets. So I'm trying to also stay humble and, think more realistic of like 7 wins, 14 seasons, Matt. I apologize.
Thank you for the clarification. That's actually better than when I said 16, so I'll take it.
I know Jared's not happy with ESPN.
I could care less. These weenies do this.
Number 9 in quarterback rankings. That's ridiculous.
Dude, Chris Sims leaves him off his list every damn year. It's like a shtick now.
Jalen Hurts was 9?
Yeah. It's
the guy that single-handedly put the team on its back in the Super Bowl and won that game for him?
Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. I don't care what ESPN says anymore. As a fellow part of the media, I look at their takes about Jalen Hurts and realize they are really doing it for clicks at this point. Because he not only outdueled Mahomes not once, but twice.
Okay, well, technically it was the execs, coaches, and scouts that kind of ranked it all together. So
yeah, it's okay. They're all bitter. I don't give a crap. We're gonna go win it again. All right, like damn, like give it. Okay, this is my thing. This dude clearly runs off this stuff. He's got that Belichick Brady kind of like, oh, keep telling me I can't do something. I'm gonna do it. The worst thing they could have done is said he was not top 5. That's the, he says it doesn't drive him. It guaranteed drives him. You remember the clip right before the Super Bowl when all the ESPN guys picked the Chiefs? He's like, all right, bet.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
I don't even need to see
the gasoline. Seriously, do it. God,
I don't even need to see the list to know that he probably put like Stafford and Herbert over him.
Herbert. And
that is correct, Matt. Indeed.
Stafford, Herbert, and Goff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Goff is not to down credit Goff. Like he's been having great years.
You rank Baker over him. I was like, you are more.
No. But but no, Herbert. I would have Herbert. I'm sorry. I would have Hurts over those 3.
Yeah, it goes Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Lamar, Jaden Daniels, Stafford, Herbert, Goff, Hurts, Mayfield, honorable mention Stroud, and Love.
If anything, I'm going to put.
Crap drives me nuts. He's played 1 effing season.
If anything, I'm putting Hurts where they have Daniels and then moving everybody back.
Yeah, that's fair.
If anything, at least.
That's where. But here's the thing: it's like I just don't care. At this point, it's like just keep throwing gas in the fire. Like I actually like when my teams are doubted. Like, everyone picked my Diamondbacks this preseason, and y'all cursed us. We're done. The season's over. I hope the Dodgers literally get the death penalty in terms of baseball. I hate them more than any other sports team. Anyway, but like that, I get that. And now I got every one of my friends who's SEC fan telling me, "Oh, Miami's gonna be terrible. Not gonna make a bowl game because Carson Beck's awful." And I'm like, he's about to go villain arc and drop like 35 and a couple Russian TDs. I'm telling you right now, it just can't. And Hurts might be the penultimate version of, okay, you say I can't do it, watch me. He is the definition of that. So with Jalen Hurts, I think this is just great. I honestly, I wish they put him outside the top 10. It'd been funnier. Because then when he's going to go make another run, and this is in 2022 where everyone's going into the season a little banged up. We got contract issues, all this crap. It's like half our defense is younger than Nate. We have stability at running back, quarterback, offensive line, tight end, receivers. Yeah, we're adding some guys on defense, but we're still keeping a lot of the key contributors. We have a new offense coordinator. A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts have been singing his praises already.
You know what's crazy about that?
The new Paisan. I'm just saying, like, it's just keep talking. Keep running your mouth, NFL. See what happens.
You know, what's crazy with the defense, like you're mentioning, and obviously it was the number one defense this past year, and there's a lot of young guys on that team in the secondary, some guys that were just drafted over the last year or so, but like you said, it's very young, but a lot of those guys are still under rookie control for the next anywhere from 3 to 5 years. So essentially that should be a sustainable, top 3 defense for the next 4 or 5 years.
You know what, now next year we go out, we draft the replacements for Lane, and then 4 or 5 years later we draft the replacement for Jordan, and you just keep the conveyor belt coming.
Must be nice, huh, boss?
Yeah, when you have the best GM in football and you finally get a quarterback who just wants to win, doesn't want to screw his team over, it's kind of great.
Yeah. Okay.
And I love and this is not you, Nathan, I'm taking a shot at you. To the 3 Giants fans who I'm not going to name, who gave me so much crap about that contract, yet it ended up being one of the most team-friendly contracts out of all the top 15 quarterbacks. It might be the most. I don't even think he's 12th highest paid annually right now? Or 11th? So. Yeah, yes. Something. Yeah. And we're coming off the Super Bowl. I love
it. We'll get there one day, Matt. Me and you, buddy. Our teams will be up there one day.
Okay, and that's the last football announcement. Matthew and I will be in Canton, Ohio, for the Fantasy Football Expo. Come say hi to us at the Belly Up booth if you're out in the area. We'll be out there. We'll be, hanging around, chatting with everyone at the booths, spreading the good word of Korner Booth as much as we can. And also look out for our road trip content coming those days, which should be fun as well.
You got to blast the Magic School Bus. On the Magic School Bus.
Oh, no. We're starting off with Eastbound and Down by Jerry Reed.
I'm looking forward to that. Well, right. I won't be there, but
Matt's going to have to suffer through about probably at least 2 hours of country music at least. Oh, God.
Yes, sir. Get your cowboy hat ready. Yeah.
Oh, I actually had a Yankee one. I don't know where it is. It's gone, but.
All right. I'm just playing, Matt. If I want to listen to country music, I'll throw it in my earbuds. All right. Time for what we all been waiting for, about 35 minutes. Home Run Derby picks and preview presented by our friends at candidips.com. Promo code BELLYUP20 for 20% off your purchase at checkout. Listen, I just picked up the Rebel Red Apple flavor, 5X strength. Not bad. Give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Usually with these, the flavor can be a little strong. Back taste can be a little nasty. Not bad. This one's a solid 8.5 for me. Great alternative to dipping or Zins. Personally recommend it myself. Use the promo code BELLYUP for 20% off your purchase at checkout. And also check out the other flavors, the Rippers, which Matt I know is a fan of, and many other options they offer. But so it is that time of year, boys. Home Run Derby, one of my favorite Monday nights of the summer. It probably is my favorite Monday night of the summer, honestly. Unless you count like Labor Day football, but that's about it. So we talked about this with Scott and Mike. By the way, shout out to them and Craft Brew Sports for coming on Thursday for a hilarious and completely out of pocket show that just went off the rails in 5 different directions. I'm surprised we haven't gotten completely canceled yet, but I will take it in stride. Awesome show. Appreciate the guys coming on. We talked a lot of baseball. We talked about Jerry Maguire for 5 minutes. It was great. Also, fun fact, I watched Jurassic Park 2 and 3 today while looking for jobs and running errands. So I watched 2 dinosaur movies today. Fun fact.
And I found out what I found out what's the kryptonite for Scotty's PTSD, which was to name all of the mid-late 90s Yankee championship teams. Sorry, buddy.
Hell yeah, it is. All right, gentlemen. So, as of right now, the leader in the clubhouse to win, according to most sports books, is Cal Raleigh. I'm not going to name the numbers. Obviously, we won't get in trouble because we have these certain deals with certain books. But O'Neal Cruz is in second, just about 20 points behind him. Then you have James Wood behind him by about 50 points. Then it drops off by about 300 points. Then you get Buxton, Matt Olson, Brent Rooker, Junior Caminero, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. is the last in, first out kind of vibe. So, boys, I'm loving this. Home Run Derby is one of my favorite events to gamble on, much less watch. It is about as American as the fact that I'll probably knock back about 4 or 5 IPAs while watching it, and still go to work tomorrow feeling great because I put money on almost everybody. I think the only 2 people I didn't put money on were Byron Buxton and Matt Olson. So, that being said, if you want 2 guys to bet on that might win the damn thing, Olson and Buxton are your bet. We talked about this ad nauseum. My big belief is O'Neal Cruz could just blow this thing up and just absolutely hit nuclear bombs, or he could hit everything into the wall. So James Wood was my pick weeks ago. I'm sticking with James Wood. Love Cal Raleigh. Would love to see Cal Raleigh win because I love his story. Brett Rooker for Nate would be fun. Also, I love his swing. It's just so much like frat boy meat power. Just straight up like launch it and just see where it goes. Junior Caminero because nobody knows who the hell he is. Love that. And also Jazz's skinny butt would be fun as hell to watch him win the Derby too. The only one I'm not really rooting for is Matt Olson. That's for personal reasons. He always owns the Diamondbacks. I love Buxton though, but didn't put. You know what? Just to keep my butt safe, I'm putting $1 on Buxton just so I win regardless of who wins.
I wish they had the matchups laid out, like who goes.
Oh yeah.
That'd have been great to go bet on head to head.
All right, so gentlemen, we're gonna do our first. So these picks, by the way, so Matt or Nate is gonna write these down. These are also gonna be available on our Belly Bets page. Check them out. Our boy DJ does a great job on that one. So, who are your picks for who's gonna get the longest home run? We'll start with Nate. I'm really curious who he thinks get the longest one.
Longest home run.
Who's gonna get the moonshot of moonshots?
Ooh, that's a good question. Give me. Damn, I don't know. Give me Big Thumper. I just to be safe. Give me Big Thumper. I think he's gonna smack that.
My favorite is how he talked Pat McAfee into going to the home run derby. Love Cal Raleigh. All right, hey Plank, who you got, buddy? All right, he has Mr. O'Neal Cruz for the longest moonshot today. I personally have Junior Caminero hitting the longest one.
All right. Nate, are you writing these down or you want me to too? I already got some.
Yeah, you got me.
I got you.
I appreciate you.
So Cal Raleigh to me is the easiest one to go with. I really like the Junior Caminero pick. Not a lot of people really know who he is down in Tampa. I'm going to go with the guy that's got the second most pop in this MLB home run derby, and I'm going to just take a little wild card on this guy. But give me James Wood for the longest home run.
All righty. Now we're going to go to who do you think is going to be the first, like the worst performance? Who do you think is going to hit the least amount of home runs in the first round? Like just absolutely hit them along the wall, barely get any one of them. Like who do you think's your like out of the box is just bad? Who do you think this year's Acuna?
Give me Caminero.
Caminero?
I don't believe in him like that. I ain't gonna lie. I think his home runs will be short at the wall.
Highest exit velocity, though, like one of the highest exit velocities in the league, though. That's kind of what kind of sold me on him.
There.
Only O'Neal Cruz, Josh Naylor, and there's one other one. I think it's James Wood who hit the ball as hard as he does.
He looked good in practice, by the way, but Wood.
So for me, I guess I'll just go with. I don't want to, but just to be a non-biased, realistic guy here, Jazz Chisholm is the guy in this home run derby that has the least amount of pop out of pretty much everybody, I would say. He's like the fun guy. He's got a great swing. Listen, I love his swing, and he has the power. He can knock. I mean, he's got 17 home runs. I mean, if the guy didn't have power, he wouldn't be in the derby. It's not like he has 8 or 9 home runs or anything like that. But I'll take Jazz Chisholm for who will probably have the least amount in the first round. Doesn't mean he would lose first round. I don't know. That'd be my pick. Unbiased, Jazz Chisholm I'll take.
So I have a weird theory. I don't think he's going to be I don't think he's going to have the least amount of home runs, but whoever he's going to get matched up with is going to smoke him. Matt Olson. I think he's just going to catch a raw deal. I think he's going to either get Raleigh, Cruz, or James Wood and just get absolutely blown off the ball, and that's it.
My thought is that
he's again, that's what I said about Teoscar Hernandez last year. Look what happened to me.
He'll probably be like the 8th seed, and they'll probably put him against Cal Raleigh.
Well, then again, it's so in the first round, each player has 3 minutes or 40 pitches, and then the top 4, then they put the bracket.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it doesn't matter. There's no bracket in the first round.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I do miss the old format, but I understand why they got rid of it because, Justin Morneau and freaking Josh Hamilton went into the night for that one. I just love what was it? My dream home run derby team was Aroyd, Bonds, Hamilton, and then Vlad Sr.
I was gonna say you can put Vladdy, but the older one.
Who was your pick for the least amount of home runs in the first round?
Oh, I said Matt Olson.
Okay.
He does not like Olson. No,
I'm totally throwing that one out there because I can see every one of these guys hitting 20. That's the thing.
Yes, sir. Alrighty.
I also didn't want to say Jazz. I kind of want Jazz to make a run at this.
I do too. I'm just, it would just be, I think, very difficult to have a list that didn't have him on it. I think, you know what I mean? You got to be, I guess, unbiased or fair. Nobody's going to put, James Wood or, anybody like that on this one.
You know who would be fun to have in this because he's so tiny is Corbin Carroll.
I want a Schwarber, man.
I want a Gino, man.
Who do you want, Matt?
I said Schwarber would have been a lot of fun. I figured he was going to be somebody they would have asked. Man, they could have put Castellanos in there.
Oh, that would be fun. I like him, man. He's just.
There needs to be like a national tragedy for him to hit anything.
I know.
Well, there have been some. Oh, well, no, never mind. There's been some sad events in America recently. Yeah. Not to. Yeah. But anyways, moving on. Muss, what you got?
All right, so now we're gonna go to who our final predictions are. So you get two guys against each other. You basically there's 16 combinations. Who is your final? Mine is O'Neal Cruz versus James Wood.
Rooker and Buxton.
Ooh.
All right, hold on. You said Jared O'Neal Cruz versus Wood.
Yeah.
And then Nate, you said Rooker and Buxton.
Yes, sirree. I'm gonna look like a complete idiot or the smartest guy on earth by the end of tonight.
I'll say it's gonna be Cal Raleigh. All right, I'm going to go bold. I'm going to say it's going to be Cal Raleigh, and they're going to have the home field advantage behind him with Matt Olson.
Oh, okay. I like that one. Shoot, one of us has to be right.
And we'll see if the MVP runner-up can get it done.
There you go.
One of us has
All
to be
right.
right.
So, last betting prediction, then we're going to just talk home run, like our favorite home run derby memories. Actually, we have two more. How long do you think the longest home run is going to be tonight? They set the line at when I checked. The line was 479.5. Do you think over or under?
4.7. Has under for sure. Four. So someone's gonna hit 480.
I said over. I said why not, man? I think someone's gonna hit a. So I've watched O'Neal Cruz hit a 460 footer off game pitching. It was a breaking ball. I'm like, this guy gets a hold of just a meatball and is allowed to put his whole body weight into it. Also, I feel like a guy like Jazz Chisholm would just absolutely swing to his heels like Carlos Gomez, trying to hit the longest home run. I also in this tournament have seen Mark Trumbo put one on top of the roof at Comerica Park. Or no, whatever Kansas City plays in? Sorry, not Comerica.
Kauffman.
The roof of Kauffman Stadium, like the barbecue joint in left field. He hit one off the top. So I'm saying over. I'm saying somebody's hitting over 480. Easy.
So, fun fact that I just looked up.
Mm-hmm.
The most recent instant, this is from AI Overview on Google, the most recent instance of a home run exceeding 480 feet in the home run derby was back in 2017 when Aaron Judge hit a 496-foot home run in the first round. That same year, Gary Sanchez also hit 483 foot in the home run in the first round. So it's been 8 years since it's been done. And there's some power in this derby with Rowley, with Wood, with Caminero. So it's definitely possible. I'm going to take the under here. And I'm going to take that roll with that and say it's going to be under 479.5.
All right, so I'm the only one going over. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, finally, we all talked about it. Who do we got winning tonight?
Rook.
Maddie?
All right, who do I think is going to win? Because it's not every time that the home run derby favorite wins it. We've seen Alonso lose. We've seen Robertson Cano go back to win it for a second time and not really hit a home run in the first round at all. We've seen that same year, 2017. I forgot who the matchup was. It might have been Stanton, but Gary Sanchez knocked him out in the first round. So and that was a young rookie Gary Sanchez. So anything is possible. So I'm going to steer away from doing the heavy favorite with Cal Raleigh, and I'm going to say James Wood wins the home run derby this year. And I'm going to say for a nice bargain bet, because he's towards the back end of the odds for being in the favorite, I'll say Matt Olson is a solid little guy to throw maybe like $5-10 on. Byron Buxton too with his fairly good odds if you want a bargain bet. But I'm keeping an eye on Jazz Chisholm. That's my guy. I'm hoping he goes all the way, but realistically, I'm going to choose James Wood.
Cool beans.
I already said taking James Wood. Plank is taking O'Neal Cruz. So it probably means O'Neal Cruz is going to win because he's been.
He did predict the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did. He said, for those you don't remember, this handsome devil over here predicted that the Eagles would run the Chiefs out of the building and get close to double digit sacks. So he's kind of right.
Who was your pick to win again?
James Wood and Plank took O'Neal Cruz.
It'd be more funnier if Plank chose Wood, but it's fine.
I'm not gonna.
That's why I flipped him.
I haven't logged Plank's picks, but I've got all of ours.
Actually, you know what? No, I'll take O'Neal Cruz. Have Plank take James Wood. That's just funnier.
That's fine.
Because I think DJ will get a kick out of Plank taking Wood. Got it?
All right, let's lock it in, boys. Send that to DJ. Lock it in. No changes can be made.
That's all right. We got 19 minutes left. So obviously, we knew today was going to be a shorter show. Obviously, because it's only the home run derby All-Star. But we'll talk All-Star lamps in a minute.
Yes.
I honestly gotta just give an homage. I love the home run derby so much. I think it's my favorite All-Star event of all of them. As I burp mid-sentence. Damn spin drifts. Try to not drink a ton of beer while doing the show.
Do you want the order, by the way, for the first round or no? Is that important to you, boss?
Yeah, say the order.
Wood, Rooker, Caminero, Cruz, Buxton, Chisholm, Raleigh, and Olson.
Olson going last either means he's going to smoke everyone or lose.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I have memories going back as far as when I was a little kid. I'm talking 05 watching Bobby Abreu win or 06 maybe. 05 and 06. I think Vladdy won in 05, Ray won 06, I think. Either way, I remember watching like 7 or 8 home run derbies in a row at my grandparents' house on Martha's Vineyard on this tiny little TV. And that was because it was the summer. I got to stay up and watch it all the time as a kid. Not gonna lie, it is the most fun part of the summer. I love the All-Star game. It's fun, but I think the Derby is just so much more enjoyable. I love the casual, almost dunk contest aspect of it, but unlike the dunk contest, it isn't ruined by creativity. There's only one way to hit a home run: just smack the daylights out of it. But yeah, no, I'm excited for it. So my favorite, there's been really cool moments. Obviously, like Morneau versus Josh Hamilton, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. winning it with his dad in attendance because his dad obviously is a champion of it. You have Pete Alonso and Cespedes both winning multiple derbies. Ironically, both of the Mets, but they can't really win playoff games, can they? Mark Trumbo's home run ball on the roof of Kauffman. I love this event. It's probably my favorite non All-Star game sporting event. So yeah, just wanted to give it that little prob. I think one of my favorite ones though was watching Ryan Howard in 06 just smack the daylights out of every baseball that came his direction and just obliterate the competition like it was not even close. That was probably my favorite home run derby performance. Second would probably be Josh Hamilton at Yankee Stadium. That was crazy too. But yeah, so any other thoughts on home run derby before we start talking All-Star game there, boys?
Yeah, who doesn't still think about that Josh Hamilton home run derby? I mean, I remember being a little kid watching that when he was at Yankee Stadium, and just so that was it the year that the Yankees built the new stadium?
I think it was
08 or 9 when they.
It was 09. It was 09 because it was the first year in the new stadium.
Yeah, so I was about 13, turning 14 around that time, watching Josh Hamilton hit bombs over the stadium wall, It was just insane. It was just something that I haven't seen anybody do since, I think Jason Johnny might have cranked one over there one time. But that was an amazing experience, or something that was really cool to see. Even some older ones, watching Vlad Sr. A little bit, watching going back even not further, but going back further, back towards around high school, middle school time, watching Prince Fielder crank them all. Prince Fielder he would just take a ball that was about to be in the ground, and he would swing so low you would think he was going to fall down, and that thing would just pop out of the left field stands. I loved watching Robinson Cano's home run derby when he won it that one year, and that was
in Arizona.
In Arizona, and then the next year he didn't hit a single one in the first round. Aaron Judge's was obviously really cool to see, but yeah, no, the home run derby is great. Each year, I feel like it kind of gets a little better and better sometimes. I mean, I like the StatCast that they do, or at least it's a way for me to put it on since my wife works in data and she likes numbers. So it's somewhat something to put on that she somewhat enjoys, so I can actually watch it. But yeah, no, I'm excited for it.
That'll be.
Yeah, it's a great event. Baseball does a really good job with it. So I'm excited for it in about 15 minutes.
I think my favorite part is Chris Berman. Back, God! I think it's just
he's still doing it.
I think he's still doing it. I haven't heard it.
He is. You know what? Him and Joe Buck are actually a pretty decent pairing on the home run derby. Yeah, but yeah, no, it's iconic. Nobody beats that back, gone. You know?
I love it when somebody hits an absolute bazooka shot and they just lose their minds in the ballpark, and you can't really get the magnetism on screen. But I would love to go to one year. That would be so cool just to go sit in the stands for the home run derby. Because even if you don't catch one, dude, it'd be just sick to see the absolute bazooka shots that get launched.
The best way to put it for if there's any anybody tuning in on any of our socials watching this right now, if you're a big wrestling fan, watching hearing Chris Berman and Joe Buck just go absolutely berserk when a giant moonshot is hit is listening to 1990s Attitude Era Jim Ross on the microphone, oh God, oh my God, Stone Cold, oh my God, it's insane. It's equivalent to just listening to Jim Ross announce Stone Cold.
Or John, what's the commentator from Fox who loses his mind in the Big 12? What's his name in Big 10? Fox Game Day. He does it with Joe Klatt. Denzel Ward, you had a barbecue. You didn't invite that guy. The guy, Gus Johnson. Yeah, it's Gus Johnson level, just absolutely losing his damn mind. Oh my God, he's winning tonight.
Dude, look at that bat, man.
Oh, shout out to Tater, by the way. Connecticut made bets.
Is that I can't even tell. Is that like Demon Slayer? Or is that
it is Demon Slayer? Okay, man. Anime guy?
No. My wife is. That's the only reason why I know that.
Oh,
I support her. I go to the Comic Cons and I watch.
There you go. That's a nice bat. Love that. Jazz with the swag.
Not to like backtrack onto a whole different topic real quickly, but something I wanted to just touch up on right before we go in the All-Star game because it's actually kind of messed up. Have you guys heard anything about the Teddy Bridgewater situation?
Oh, I watched a story about like 20 minutes before we hopped on. Dude, it's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. I feel so bad because Teddy did something so great for Miami Northwestern. And now he's going to basically be suspended. I guess somebody in the board of directors or somebody in their athletic department doesn't like him.
Yeah, for anybody listening that's not familiar with it, he was suspended from the Miami Northwestern high school team for coaching.
After he won the state title, by the way.
After they won the national state title, because he was pretty much funding services for his players, like medical services, rehab treatment services. He was buying their meals if they couldn't afford it. He was paying for their Uber rides to get to and from practice and games. This dude was literally spending money out of his own pocket to make sure these kids got the top of the line medical and rehab treatment that they needed, to make sure they got proper food, to make sure they had proper transportation. I mean, this is a guy that cares about his team, was just pulling out of his own pockets to make sure his athletes were good. And he was unfortunately reprimanded for and suspended for just, taking care of these players as best as any coach that is in his position to do so would. So I would say very unfortunate for him, and shame on the Miami Northwestern High School District for reprimanding him for caring about his players' health and well-being.
They called the dude out. I think someone with a V, Vernon, something like that. I guess that's the dude that he called out. I guess he was the problem. All I know is that just like this ex-pro is making good. He's resurrecting a program that was great for years and was a pipeline to Florida football in Miami and Florida State football. And, just he was doing right by these kids, and apparently that was just not good. I don't know. It's a really sucks story, and I hope Teddy ends up winning out in the end. Because the kids are the one who get hurt the most in this.
Ungrateful schools, man. Easy, he did this out of his own pocket. And the school's like, it don't matter if you want his championship. We don't want you here no more.
Apparently, they tried to get one of Teddy's friends to coach in his replacement, and his boy hit him up immediately. Goes, they're trying to dog you.
Good friend, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's loyal, baby.
Yes, sir. Can't wait for the Derby to start. 9 minutes.
We got 9 minutes. All right, so Nate, we got them lineups up, right?
We sure do, good sir.
All I know is I saw my boy hitting third, and I'm like, yeah!
Happy in it, yes, sir. So it looks like this. We have Ohtani, Acuna, Marte, Freeman, Machado, Will Smith, Kyle Tucker, Francisco Lindor, and Pete Crow Armstrong for the National League with Paul Skeens on the mound to start. For the American League, it's Gleyber Torres, Riley Green, Aaron Judge, Kyle Raleigh batting fourth, Vladdy, Ryan O'Hearn from the Orioles, Junior Caminero, Javier Baez, and my boy, Jacob Wilson from the Athletics, with Tarek Skubal on the mound.
He's so much fun to watch, Paige.
He is. He's fun. And Boston misses him for sure. No, wrong guy. I was thinking Crochet. Oops. They're both lefties, so my apologies. But, yeah. Skubal versus Skeens to start. That's fun. And then you have the reserves, but I think we covered that last.
Yeah, we covered reserves on Thursday.
Yeah. Brian Wu. Yeah.
Corbin Carroll. And
yes,
Gino.
Sir.
And Gino.
And Jacob Muskariski.
Is that the kid from the Brewers who like is causing all the chaos with all the Phillies pitchers?
Started 5 games and is an all-star.
Yeah, and they're like all like Trey Turner and Castellanos are pissed.
I would be too.
Sorry. Yeah, I know.
But then I heard that they asked 12 pitchers to be replacement. They all said no, so Mr. Rescue was like the 13th choice. So I mean,
half the time they won't even pitch; they're just there.
Yeah, Yamamoto's there, but he's not pitching. He's just there for fun.
Well, dude, a lot of these guys, if they don't make the All-Star team as like a starter or first day, and they go like hang out with their families.
Yeah. Do you like the 1 player per team rule or no?
Yeah, because as a team who one year had Joe Mantiply, our worst reliever in the team, got the vote in 2021 when we were the worst team in baseball. Yeah, that was kind of nice. When he came into pitch, I was like, he's pitching? What? Well, he's a lefty. He's a lefty specialist. But, now, we had 4 guys starting for us in 2023. We had 2 starting and 4 playing. And then we have 3 guys this year. We had 2 or 3 guys last year. When you're at the bottom of the barrel, it's kind of nice. We got spoiled those years. We had Goldschmidt because he was just a mainstay from 2012 through 2018. So, but I'm happy for Corbin Carroll to get in. Really happy for Gino. I know he's probably not going to be a Diamondback for less than a month, but unless some miracle when we turn the season around. But
you never know, boss. Long season ahead still a long way to go.
This is true. Maybe the baseball gods will stop cursing us. All right. Also, fun fact: you guys see Livy Dunn tried to buy Babe Ruth's apartment, but the co-op board showed concerns they wouldn't let her buy it. I just saw this story like literally 10 seconds before I got on air, and I'm just laughing. I'm like, yeah, I've heard Livy Dunn's actually like a really sweet person, so like I don't feel I feel bad for her. But it's hilarious the influencer culture still can't get into like the old money like areas. Like Babe Ruth's home, I think in New York is like 1.8 mil or something like that. It's like something ridiculous.
1.59.
Close. Okay.
It's not that important, boss. You were literally right there. But the main thing is that the board got pissed because she put it on her Instagram, and yeah, that's what they say. No.
Yeah.
Society. Woo.
Yeah, woo. Oh, my favorite is like if you guys seen the trend on TikTok with the de-influencers, like the guys who make fun of influencers. The guys are like, come with me to check out this mom and pop burger joint, 5 guys. I'm like, I'm losing my mind. Because the influencer dudes, like there's this one small time one who lives up in Connecticut, and he's the one who turned me on to this baked potato platter place in Waterbury. They smash down a baked potato, and they cover it with all these crazy toppings. I've been there twice, and it's so good.
It's like a little red stand or something.
No. They have their own stand-up shop now. It's in Waterbury. It's right behind the Chevy dealership, and it's awesome. I also found a couple good Jamaican joints because of that place. I'll send you the guy's page, man.
All right, I was gonna say, there's a place I went to in Waterbury. It was the same thing, but it was a Puerto Rican owned baked potato.
Yeah, right off the highway, right by the DMV. I know exactly what you're talking about. That place is
so amazing.
That sounds fantastic, man.
Yeah, Connecticut actually is surprisingly very good. Like,
we were just talking about a Spanish thing, and you just started speaking the Jamaican.
But that's like I thought I said Jamaican.
I said I found like 3 really good Jamaican restaurants. Yeah, fun fact: I love Jamaican food, and it's a little neat because I had 2 Jamaican roommates my junior year of college, and so there were bean patties on deck.
So maybe they related to Usain Bolt.
The ground, Jesus.
I'm not trying to be funny. Like maybe they were. Usain Bolt's Jamaican. I don't see much Jamaicans around here.
Jamaican get away with saying this because he's Asian. We say this shit.
Maybe not in California, but there's a good following in Connecticut.
They just in Cali, man. Come on, man.
We got dude. Honestly, Connecticut's got this huge pocket of Jamaicans. And it's honestly, they're some of the funnest dudes to be around especially for partying in college. Like my Jamaican roommates were fun as hell. They were awesome. Shout out to KJL and Tyson. They were, KJL and Damien. They were cool dudes.
I love all the main dishes: the oxtail, the curry goat, the brown chicken.
I had a pulled oxtail sandwich. It was so good.
Oxtail is it should be a delicacy. It should be like 100.
It is. Dude, the looks when I got out of my truck and I walked up, like, I got a pulled oxtail sandwich. So like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. Like extra hot sauce. I'm like, yeah, boss.
I understand now that I've gone out to the store to look for it and stuff, and I understand why my wife's family will ask for contributions if we want oxtail for a holiday dinner, because one, there's a lot of people in my wife's family, but also oxtail is extremely expensive. Like it could be $100 and something bucks just to make a dish for everybody.
The other one I love right now is Brazilian chicken hearts. Is one I love too.
Why?
It's just 100% protein, and it's the seasoning blend they put on it on like skewers. It's so good, and apparently I actually looked it up. It was like grilled chicken hearts. It's like I think it's like 40 something grams of protein for less than 200 calories. It's insane. And it's really delicious. Though with the seasoning blend they put on, it's nice because they put it on open fire over a skewer.
Interesting.
It's like eating little chicken nuggets, man.
Ah, okay. Worth a shot one day for sure.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gents, it's around 8 o'clock right now. Home Run Derby is about to kick off. We hope you guys had an amazing show. Shout out to our other sponsor we didn't get to talk about today because Nate didn't get himself in trouble too much. Righteous Felon, close. Righteous Felon promo code Belly Up for 15% off your purchase at checkout. Now available in grocery stores across country as well as gas stations. Go check them out. But it's obviously the best deals with our promo code on their website. Candidates obviously sponsored our Home Run Derby picks. Promo code Belly Up 20. And of course, our friends at SeatGeek who sponsored NFL Quick Slants earlier in the show. Promo code Belly Up for $20 off your first initial purchase. Some restrictions may apply. We hope you had an amazing show hanging out with us. Check out our Home Run Derby picks. They should be posted on the Belly Up Bets chat soon. And we'll be back Thursday for the Korner Booth pregame. And we have a special guest coming on next Monday. It should be fun. All right. Enjoy yourselves, people. Peace. Go Snakes.
Rawr.